welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Christina, and this video is about how to start your own home gym. I also kind of wanted to use this video to kind of introduce myself. I do have a few videos that are already posted on my YouTube channel. They're kind of just me free flowing and doing some yoga, movement, dance type stuff. And that was really just more so for me to become more comfortable on camera, and also for me to kind of critique myself and see what my form was as I was moving, since I do practice at home a lot. So I have been trying to take this channel a little bit more seriously. I want to start providing more yoga classes and Q&As, some how-tos, some skincare, hair care, things like that onto this channel. And so I really wanted to just take the opportunity to introduce myself and let you guys know a little bit about what I'm about, and then have it kind of just evolve from there. So my name is Christina, and I'm a certified yoga instructor. I have 200 hours of teacher training. I was certified back in 2011 through the Yoga Alliance, Yoga to the People in New York City, and I've been teaching ever since then. I've taught in physical therapy facilities, I have taught in yoga studios. I'm currently teaching in an alternative high school, and I've had my own injuries. My personal practice started from an emotional and a mental one, and I kind of had some epiphany moments through my yoga experiences that way, which I can delve into later on as this channel evolves. But I do practice a lot of different types of movement, and I do practice at home. I currently have this space, it's temporary. I'm renting in a house, and the house is for sale. I was living with a roommate and he moved out, so I do have more accessibility to other rooms in the house now, just for a little while until the house sells and I move. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys, if you're looking to start working out at home and you don't have a lot of time to go to the gym, there's a few basic things that you can get so that you can start working out at home. Using YouTube is a great way to exercise at home, and as you start to inform yourself and give yourself more knowledge on how health and wellness, nutrition, and physical movement can work for you, you can start to begin to make your own kind of routines. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of a tour of the space that I have. This is just an empty room in here. You can use your living room, your bedroom. If you have an office, maybe there's a little setup that you want to have. It's really cheap and inexpensive for you to start out. And I hope this inspires you to start your own home gym and start just working out more on a regular basis and moving your body and becoming better accompanied with your body and more appreciative of it. Okay, so let's get started. Door here, and then when you enter, you have the window here, but on the floor, of course, I have my yoga mat set up over here, and then over to the left. So I have a set of weights here. I'm going to go through what all of this is. So I do have yoga blocks here for modifications and adjustments. I do have an injury, so I do sometimes when I wake up in the morning, if I feel like I need to like stretch and wake up my body, using modifications is definitely clutch. Then I have my set of weights here. So I have 15 pounds, 12 pounds, 10 pounds, 8 pounds, 5 pounds, and 3 pounds, these green weights. I tend to use the 10-pound weights down for like upper body workouts, and then 10 pounds and up for lower body workouts, just because I do have a shoulder injury. I also do have a knee injury as well, but you know, it really just depends on the day. I like to have somewhat of a decent range of weights depending on how I'm feeling, if I need to do a drop set or if I want to do something heavier. And then moving along, I have this green yoga strap here also for modifications. I have a black TheraBand. It's like the strongest resistance. And then I have these Tone It Up booty bands. tonitup.com. Definitely check them out. They're huge advocates for being able to work out at home. They have an app. I totally utilize them a lot. I've been following them for about 5 or 6 years now. I'll leave a link to their website in the description box below. Definitely check them out. And then I have some ankle weights here, and then these little barbells over here just to add more weight to the ankle weights. Then I have this little light fixture here. I'm just kind of using it for ambiance. This is when I was living in Long Beach. I got it on clearance at Pier 1. I used to have a really nice bay window, and I just had like little tchotchkes on there, on the windowsill, which will bring me along to this little mantle over here that covers the heater. So of course I have some candles and some stones and crystals and things. I have my Bluetooth speaker. This is an oil burner. This little Indian guy here is an incense burner, and the smoke comes out of his mouth. It's pretty cool. I have this beautiful window here. I got a cheap set of lights, string of lights to go around the window, just for a little bit more of a dim light. If I want to like meditate in here, it's not as strong and bright as that light on the ceiling. And then moving along, I have my little meditation cushion. Like I said, I like to meditate in here. I have a plethora of yoga mats as well. I do teach yoga at people's homes and sometimes to like yoga studios. So I just have extra mats if needed. I have a foam roller here. I have the internet stuff here. This table actually came with the room. My roommate left this here. I just put some of like my other stuff in here. I have a lighter to light my candles, a plant that I'm trying to have survive. I have some sage, some Palo Santo. I also have my singing bowl here, which again I like to use for meditation. Figured I'd play you guys a little note there. I'll let that vibrate out. And then moving along, I have some watercolor paintings / drawings of mine. I kind of just use these to cover up. There's some wires behind there. I do have an Etsy shop if you guys are interested in buying these. These two are actually not currently on there yet. I haven't had a chance to take some good quality pictures of them without the glare from the framing. But I do have some other paintings on there, and I also make jewelry if you're interested. Definitely check that out. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below as well. Underneath the table here, I have a Thigh Master. That's from like back in the 80s. I love that thing. Definitely check that out. I believe it was, what was her name? Donna Summers. She used to have a show too on TGIF on Friday nights. I forget the name of the show, but she is the Thigh Master guru. And then I have an ab slide and an ab wheel. Like I said, I have a shoulder injury. The ab wheel is definitely more intense, but sometimes if I'm feeling a little bit more pain in my shoulder on a particular day, having the ab slide for like adjusted, like even weight distribution, so there's less balance that's involved in using the ab wheel as opposed to, in using the ab slide as opposed to using the ab wheel. So I just like to, mix it up. Then I have this ring here. This is a Pilates ring. It's similar to the Thigh Master. I do have like some DVDs that I can use that have exercises for the Pilates ring. There's definitely videos that you can catch on YouTube as well for that. And it's just for like a light toning inner thigh kind of, and of course there's different ways to like strengthen your chest and your upper body as well. But I
do, I don't use it that often, but it was super cheap. I think it was like $10 with a DVD. The Thigh Master, I don't even remember how much it was, but I'm sure you can get it for like $10 now too. The ab slide, the ab wheel, these are things that you can get. The ab wheel you can get at Modell's. The ab slide you can get, I'm sure, somewhere on the internet. And even the set of weights that I have, those can be purchased on Amazon. If you don't have a car and you don't want to like lug a set of weights back, having them delivered to your house is totally clutch. And then moving on in this closet here, I just have an exercise ball, and then there's just some other junk in here that's not mine, but yeah, having an exercise ball, again, this is pretty cheap too. I believe it was like $20 at Modell's. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon as well. But there's a lot of stability that you can use on here. Upper body, ab work, lower body, inner thighs. So many different things that you can use the ball for. And then lastly, I have a mirror over here just to kind of, again, check my form. I kind of like to use this wall space for filming. So there's like, I try to keep very, well, not any art hung on the walls, also because I'm moving and I'm not trying to put like holes in the walls, but just kind of filming from here so there's like a blank canvas, very little distractions, and you guys can more focus on the class itself, your own form and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much it for how to start your own home gym. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave it in the comments below. Also, if you have any things that maybe like I could add to my home gym. Like I said, this is a temporary space, so I'm not really trying to spend a lot of money and like, add up to like clutter and things like that. But yeah, I mean, pretty basic. Really all you need is a set of weights. You don't necessarily need TheraBands. I mean, those are great for traveling. But yeah, always trying to like set the mood too. That's why I have like the lights set up back here. I'm really into like keeping things kind of cozy as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a pleasure speaking to you guys and showing you around. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Ciao.